Welcome to the Monday Kickoff, everyone. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. As usual, in today's video, we're going to have a full breakdown of all of the events coming to Raid Shadow Legends this week. Now, I do want to start by saying that we will have some summoning events starting tomorrow because we have the Summon Rush, but we're going to get to that in a minute. Then, of course, we have the Dungeon Divers event, which will give us some Prism Crystals. We do have a surprise all-green pool event. We have the Artifact Enhancement coming to an end. So, heading over to the summoning portal. Right here, we have All Green Summon Pool Surprise Event. We have the new Faction Unity Legendary Champion. Is a 6% chance to summon a Legendary at a 25 cost. This is the most pay-to-win event in the game, guys. You cannot save for it. And you're only getting 1, 2, or 3 free summons per event. That's if you're lucky and you are putting in the resources to collect them. So overall, we have some amazing epics in here. You have a Skratch, you have a Ugo, you have a Siege Hulk. You have some nice champions. Hopefully, with the free summons that we are getting by completing events, so they're not really free, you are going to be able to cash in on an awesome champion. Now, from what I'm aware, these summons do not count for the Summon Rush. Keep that in mind. You don't really have a pointing system for them. I haven't seen it so far, so I'm pretty convinced you're not getting points in the Summon Rush. The Dungeon Diver probably will give us another summon. We do have a Sand Devil tournament attack that started today. You are getting a summon from here. Now, I would strongly suggest you to always complete these tournaments. Right now, they've nerfed the Sand Devil. Is way more accessible for the majority of the players to do stage 25. And it usually gives some of the best rewards out of all of the tournaments. You're getting medium soulstones all the time. You're getting glyphs. And sometimes you're getting shards or pools for the last milestone thingy. And you only need basically like, I think you need 1.5k energy to complete this. So it's pretty straightforward. I've already completed these guys. So yeah, I usually tend to do them as soon as they start. Cash on them. Ice Golem tournament, if you are going for the fusion, of course, you will want to get your fragments. I tend to stop once I'm collecting the fragments. While we do have a couple of decent sets in the Ice Golem, now once you manage to collect a couple of different awesome pieces from there, you have no reason to go and farm that dungeon again. Champion Training Tournament actually has some pretty good rewards, so make sure you guys are cashing in on them if you can. Medium Soulstone, Primal Shard. The Medium Soulstones have been huge for my account with the 2x events on them. They completely changed my account. I actually have a lot of 6-star champions now. Champions that I want to use, and that is absolutely amazing. A quick heads up, make sure you guys are heading over to the clan shop. Make sure you're picking up the rest of the things that you want to pick from here. Like this chest plate, just looking at me. I do want these charms. Very, very helpful. I don't tend to purchase the Legendary Skill Tome personally, but you guys feel free to do it. It will be a pretty important one for the majority of you guys. I stopped getting the accessories as well. I only get them when I kind of like really feel like I'm lucky. Just too many 5 stars in there and just not worth it overall. Make sure you are completing your clan quests too. If we're quickly going to check the calendar, guys, nothing crazy coming out for this week. And as expected, we had a patch last week. I don't think we're going to get anything massive for the next couple of weeks. So we still have the fusion going all the way to next week. Then probably is going to be a chilled week as well. And the week after, we might slowly start to get some news about other things coming to the game and stuff like this. But don't expect anything too crazy. The events are displayed in the Plarium Play calendar. Talking about the summons, guys. So let me just quickly bring that on the screen for you. Get a quick screenshot so you guys can see it better. It's going to be a pretty big one for a lot of people because there are some big champions on the list, but how you may notice, they are right here. I'm quickly gonna walk you through all of them, but just kind of like a quick overview. So we have Gwendolyn the Silent. Was it a Skinwalker, if I'm not mistaken? I still haven't summoned mine. I have the fragments. Pretty decent champion for Hydra clan boss. You can use this one in the regular clan boss too if you want to. Attacks one enemy 3 times, and has a chance to extend the duration of debuffs with the A2. AoE decreased speed, leech, places decreased accuracy on enemies too. Very, very nice for Hydra. Then right here, steals all block debuffs buff from enemies, puts block debuffs buff on all allies if it was stolen. You get increased accuracy. Interesting-ish passive too. A decent champion. Then we have Under Priest Brogni. While I do think that he is solid, I feel like he lost so much value since the Corpulent Cadaver nerf. He's just not what he used to be without that, you know? HP burn on the A1, you're getting a cleanse, you're increasing the value of the shield, you're putting block debuffs, increase attack, and shield. The shield cannot be removed. That's what I like. This skill is very strong. Overall, his kit is very, very nice though. He can reflect damage with a passive. I'm only using mine in the curse here at the moment. I used to run him for my Cupid's Venus team for Arena, but it's been months since I used that team. I feel like that's the most expired PvP team. It came in the meta for a little bit, and as soon as it came, it disappeared too. So, not really using him much. Then we have Pythian. He was a fusion, guys. Pretty awesome reviver. On a 4-turn cooldown with Strengthen, 50% HP and turn meter, you're getting heal, you're getting cleanse, immunity, and the A1 a bit of extra healing. Resistance aura for all battles. The passive gives you damage reduction for each buff up to 25%. So it's a pretty solid reviver. Good for Hydra. If you need a cleanser for clan boss, if you don't have better options, can get the job done in there. Tag team arena, classic arena, even live arena if you don't have better options. Then we have Tatura Rhymehide. This was a fusion as well in the past. Where is Tatura hiding? There we go. Pretty awesome champion. Decreased accuracy on the A1, very good for the Bommel. You have block debuffs and increased defense on all allies. You have a hit with shield and perfect veil on your team, which is nice. A chance to freeze and reflect damage. Defense aura for Doom Tower. Not a bad champion, that's for sure. Then we have the most sexiest champion in Raid Shadow Legends. All the ladies are dreaming of this one. And we have Cardiel, guys. And I know, ladies, I'm always saying it in the comments. You're always letting us know, oh my god, Cardiel is just so handsome. But there we go, guys. Mr. Cardiel. Not only that he's badass looking, he's actually an amazing champion. He can deal damage, he can support, he can ally attack, he has a speed aura, he can heal, he can cleanse, he can give you increased crit rate, increased crit damage. He can put revive on that. Like, I'm just lost. He does way too many things, but that is a very good thing. Awesome champion. Then we have Raiho Bone Spear. Yes, game-changing champion. Raiho Bone Spear, super strong for most of the dungeons. I do think she's very effective just in general in most of the content. If you need a support hero for Hydra, she can be the one. Very good healing from her skill. You're getting immunity, you're getting cleanse. You're getting so many debuffs with this, but it's only on a single target. If not, that would be completely broken. The A1, you're getting continuous heal. The passive will reflect the debuff coming onto her instantly to the attacker, which is pretty nice. She looks amazing too. I really love the design on Raiho. She looks so badass. And I think she is an amazing champion, 100%. No epics. During the week, we don't tend to have epics, guys. But moving over to Wednesday, this time around, we're going to have Matthias Blackveil. I think he's a Bannerlord, the new one, if I'm not mistaken. Or if he's not a Bannerlord, he must be a Sacred Order one. There we go. Now, I've tried him on the test server. I'm really not impressed with this champion. I feel like, yeah, for the Fire Knight, he can be nice. His damage is just not there, even though it might sound like he deals a lot of damage with his skill. I do have a 6-star blessing on him as well on the test server. I managed to summon one. I'm not a big fan of him. But with the A3 and the A1, he can actually be pretty nice for the Fire Knight. Actually, very nice. With the reflect damage, you know, on a 4-turn cooldown, the taunt, the counter attack that he can bring in with the passive while he is under a taunt. Triple hit on the A1, you know. He's gonna be nice for the Fire Knight 100%. And he's an HP-based champion, which will keep him alive quite a bit. Now, the next one is everyone's favorite. And I want him so freaking bad. Armans the Magnificent. Speed aura for arena. I don't need to tell you much about this champion. Like, you guys probably know this champion better than you know yourself. Just because he's been dominating the arena meta for a little while, you know. And I do think he's amazing. I would love a couple of copies to empower mine to gain more speed, more stats on him. But I've tried on the event that we had a couple of weeks ago. was very, very unsuccessful. So that is one. Then we have a Mighty Uko, Skinwalker, another fusion, awesome champion. Not that powerful for the high-end arena, but still great for tag team arena and lower tiers in live or classic arena. AoE attack with decreased attack, block buffs, decreased accuracy with a A2, and is a double hit in there. You have a revive with block damage. If you don't do that, or if you do that, you're still gonna place increased speed on all of your team. And the passive has a chance to steal a random buff from a random enemy each time they're gaining buffs. It can even steal Stone Skin, guys. And you have a speed aura for all battles. Very good for Hydra if you need a block buffs, decrease attack, revival, increase speed. Mighty Uko will definitely provide a lot of support. Then we have Shamnet. My god, I haven't heard of her in such a long time. I even forgot her faction, but I'm pretty sure she is from the Night Revenants. I still need to build mine though. I don't know why I'm not doing it. I feel like every time I'm just kind of like delaying it. But you know what? This week, I'll do that and I'll make a guide on her. With A1, you have defense down. The A2 transfers all debuffs from this champion to a target enemy, then attacks that enemy 3 times. She does a lot with each one of the hits, of course, doing a different thing, which is very nice. And you have an AoE attack, and you remove all buffs, and you ignore defense if they have no active buffs. So that is a pretty nice kit. She actually deals a lot of damage. I really need to build her and put her in to do some work. Then we have Valkonen. I summoned a 6-star soul for him. Seems like he's my only missing undead. I would love to get him just to have a bit of fun. Very nasty champion. He hits very hard, but he has a very high risk at getting polymorphed. He has this crazy secret skill that can block revive, will ignore everything known to humankind, but before he steals all buffs from the target, and you don't need accuracy. You can always target somebody with no buffs as long as they have no buffs, you know? So I think you can definitely use Valkonen to your advantage in a lot of content, you know? Targets an ally, you need to kill somebody in your team to unlock the secret skill, which is pretty crazy. It's interesting, but it's pretty crazy. And you have a speed aura for arena battles, 30%. I would love to pull a Valkonen just for the fun. I think he's a very, very fun champion. And then we have Vitreous, the Anointed. Now, he got a buff. I haven't tried him since. I do need to make a guide on him. Probably it's going to happen tomorrow. With the A1, double hit. The thing with him, guys, they haven't increased the multipliers. They increased the ignore defense effects, etc., but not the multipliers. And that is the main issue on this champion. The multipliers are weaker than epic champions. And if they haven't changed that, which I need to check to be 100% sure, but they haven't actually said we increase the damage or anything like that. So I'm expecting them not to actually increase the multipliers. But because they haven't done that, it won't really be effective whatsoever. That was all for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you smash a like, subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with daily guides and news on Raid Shadow Legends. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.